Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Own Your Health podcast series where we have discussions about sex, relationships, body, right, consent, and autonomy. Today, I'll be your host. My name is Abisola, and here with me is someone I'm really looking forward to having an amazing conversation with. Please introduce yourself to us.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adeni Utwan Adewale, a graduate of the University of Ilorin, Nigeria.
I'll be asking you like a few questions because, as we
Okay.
know, we live in a country where conversations about sex and reproductive health are like shied away from. People tend to move away from because it's like stigma. Even menstrual health, even while growing up, like you have to hide your pads. You have to like even if you get stained as a girl, you'll be the one carrying the shame. And I feel like I'm so happy right now because we have social media and people are having conversations about sex, body rights, and reproductive health. So, Uthman, what was your introduction to sex education like?
Okay, much for the question. Aside the classroom definition of sex education, like from social studies and other subjects, I think the first live experience about sex education should be at age 13. Yeah, something like around that, age 13.
So, did your mommy have that conversation with you or your dad, or it was your teacher? You just heard it in class and.
Well, to be candid, African home now, and the whole shying away from the topic.
Yeah.
So I get to let's say have interactive conversation with my peers in school, not even like the teachers, my friends and no. So it started around age 13. Yeah.
Okay, I think for me, I'll say my first introduction to sexual health would be like, I think before I went, because I went to a full boarding school and my sister is a nurse. And before I went, I think she was scared that, oh, this girl, I had not started menstruating at that point. So she called me to the room one day and she was like, Misola, you need to know these things. They started telling me, okay, we might see your period. And then she told me the whole thing. And it wasn't like she spoke about like sex explicitly, honestly. It was just about, oh, you see your period soon, this is what you should do. Is there a myth that you believed about pregnancy, about sex, or about women's period? Was there any myth?
For me,
Yeah, pregnancy, around sex.
well, let's say personally no. Why? Because let's say I'm not a female. For female now, if a guy touches you, you get pregnant.
Yeah, that
So
kind of
personally for
myth.
me, no, no.
No. Oh. See, that's one thing we call male privilege because those are some of the things that I experienced as a girl, as a teenager growing up, because there are a lot of myths. Oh, you have to if you have menstrual cramp, there's something. So like there are just like a lot of myths while growing up that it was very scary. Like if a guy touches you, that one was like the most popular myth. Then like if a guy touches you like this and you start seeing your period, that was like the thing that our parents put it to us that, oh, if someone touches you, like if a man touches you, you're going to get pregnant. And that thing was like stuck in almost everybody's brain that, hey, don't let the boy sit beside you your period because you don't know if you're going to get pregnant. So that part, like it was like something that I think it was not until recent that I removed the shame that was attached to periods. So, like, even till now, there's still some people that think your period. I think another myth is that your period, because as a woman, while you're on period, you are dirty. Like, it's literally your bodily fluids. Why do you think something that comes out of your body is dirty? It's not dirty. It's like.
Okay.
Do you think social media is helping or hurting in conversations regarding SRHR?
Well, social media is here to stay, and for everything that has advantage, definitely has disadvantage. But let's say, judging from my point of view, let's say social media is here to like help spread the message of sexual reproductive health and human rights.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true because I've learned a lot like since I became really active on my phone and I'm like, okay, so this is it. I did not know like consent, like okay, protections, like most people they just think that some people they say they use salt and water for
That's
as
another
just that thing. That's
context on its own.
yeah,
Like
like
a
it's still
lot, a lot.
SRHR, like some people they think for contraceptives after having sex you have to use water and salt or you use there are some drugs like I think
Even,
antibiotics that you use so that you don't get pregnant. Like
even when it comes to these local herbs, we have something that is called pepper soup.
so
Yes, yes. Ask people that sell herbs that
Mm.
for pepper soup. They use it like, oh, if you don't want to get pregnant after sex and all, you use
you
it.
use it and that's just one of those myths. Like online you know that okay you have to use emergency pills that's how you know that, oh, you have to use condom, or if you have unprotected sex and you feel like this person was like, maybe it might be rape or it might not be rape, or you just had unprotected sex and you think you might be exposed to STIs, you go to hospital to get PrEP and other things to prevent any kind of STI. I feel like social media has like really helped a lot, and especially for young people like us and people that are even younger than us. I think it's nice.
Younger
And
generation,
yeah,
emphasis on younger
we are still the
generations.
younger generation. We are still Gen Zs. Well, you mentioned that your first introduction to sexual health and to sex education was at the age of 13. So what kind of education did you receive? Was it just the biology class? Was it basic science class? Or was it like in-depth?
Okay, well, I can't see it in depth, and at the same time, it's no biology class. Let's say I got everything from my friends, and it's kind of more practical,
Oh,
more practical. Like, well, I'm not sure if I can say it,
okay.
but let's say it's even involved adult content. Then,
Oh,
yeah, like so the conversation started from adult content, and everybody giving their own personal
personal
experience and all.
experience.
And okay, me as the newbie, I picked one or two lessons, and yeah, everything started from there.
Yeah, it seems like maybe your friends, they were your age mates, but they had more experience than
Yeah, my
you.
age mates, let's say I was Nepo kids then. They were
Okay,
like,
you're
oh,
the
so they had the vast
experience.
experience.
I also think like exposure to what's it called, adult movies, because I was staying with, like, I went to spend the holidays with one of my second cousins. Then I think I was 11, and I mistakenly played a video. It was adult movie, and then no wonder like my cousin, it was making, it was not like my cousin, like my distant relative, and it was always like making context, and it was like 1 year older than me. It was like 12, I was like 11, and I'm like, how did it? I did not know anything. Like, I did not know anything. I think I was in like GS1 or GS2 then, and I was like, what's this guy talking about? And I didn't know. This guy, I think he watches adult movie, and I feel like the adults in that house, they were not supposed to leave that kind of movie
Sure,
house when they
sure,
knew that they
sure.
had teenagers that were like, so that guy was like constantly watching it, and then he even tried to rape me at some point. Like, he held me down. I was screaming. And thank God I was screaming, and I had to run outside. That was the last time I went to that my uncle's house. So I feel like even like you might have the knowledge, but the knowledge was like not in the right direction. It did not really know the meaning of consent. It just felt like maybe it was something that I even saw in the movie, and then it just felt like it was the right thing to do. So the right education. Uthman, before we end this podcast, it's been amazing having this conversation with you. Honestly, like, I had so much fun discussing with you. So, can you give one advice to the younger generation or to Gen Zs like us?
Okay,
Honest, Richard.
first thing first, to the Gen Zs like us, let's say, um, can I make use of Yoruba adage?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yoruba man sọ pé ọmọdé àná náà ló máa padà dàgbà. So this generation will be the one to like lead the next generation. So I would advise us not to like make same mistake our parents made in terms of like introducing SRHR, sexual reproductive health and human rights, everything that comes with it to their kids early. Because there are some things that kids might learn like on their own, but let's say everything comes with certain age.
Thank you so much for joining the Own Your Head podcast series. If you have any question or if any conversation sparked your interest, drop it in the comment section. We'll be here next time. See you. Ciao. Bye.
Thank you so much.